All right. Hey guys, welcome to the episode where we are going to draw the winner of the 100th episode Sega bundle. And I just want you guys to see that this is totally legit. And we will pull a winner of this. Alrighty. One winner unpicked, as you guys can see. And let's go ahead and draw our winner. One winner to draw. And we have out of 21 potential. Alrighty, James Oberg. Congratulations. You have won. And you will receive a email from us. And yeah, you will have the Sega Genesis bundle here shortly. Congratulations.
And here we find the native Nabyar in his natural habitat.
Oh, hey friends, this is what it looks like in the life of resellers here.
Just in our dirty dungeon of deals. Can you tell us what you're looking for and finding?
Just some good VHS to finally put in the booth. We're finally utilizing the stairs, so stay tuned for that. We'll show you guys here in a second. Okay, so we just got done listing all of those VHS as well. It's a little quicker just to do it at my home PC. As you guys can see, I'll just put up a little snippet of it. But are you ready to restock this booth?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Trash Taxi is looking packed. We got a couple mannequins for some clothes. Zesty's got some clothes and more for her restock. We have a ton of VHS for the VHS ladder. If you guys haven't seen that episode, well, it wasn't even really an episode, but we built a ladder in the middle of an episode, perfect for displaying VHS. This probably honestly isn't even enough to fill it all the way, but with that being said, it's going to be a good start because we're actually going to move a bunch of VHS over from the first booth into the second booth. Stick around. Okay guys, this is booth number 2. If you guys haven't been watching the channel, we basically set this up more as like a nerd slash kiddie sort of setup. I don't know what you want to call it exactly, but we just call it booth number 2 or the kids booth or whatever. Yeah, so we've got a wide assortment, everything from Simpsons to Toy Story. Obviously we have some Minecraft stuff, some Pokemon stuff, Batman, Pocahontas, Barbie, a ton of cool stuff. But what we got here is this ladder we built, and we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna rearrange, you know, how we're gonna set this wall up. This wall has kind of been, I don't know, kind of just a working canvas as of right now. So I'm thinking, what do you think? What do you think if we take this and just move it to one side? We'll just buy another one exactly like it and make one underneath. So we'll have 2-2, 2-2, and then we'll have the ladder in the middle as sort of a focal point.
For sure. And since I saw that the comic guy moved on across the side, I feel like we need to do something to put tall stuff or something. I don't know. Maybe we make a good Game Grabs banner.
Oh, that would be sick.
We can go to a print shop. That's not one cost.
Yeah, and it's a great idea because like you can build up. There's nothing against building up.
Right.
So like I think that's an amazing idea.
And if we ever decide to do flea market booths, we're gonna need a sign anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Great idea. Zesty's on it today.
This is not ours. This is our neighbor's because he's got some pretty cool stuff. But look at this Talk Boy.
It's a newer gen Talk Boy.
Wrap maker.
That's really, yeah.
Obviously,
it's super neat.
It probably needs new batteries.
Yeah. Anything by Tiger is...
But
yeah,
look at these. I think Brain Blast. I had that drum pin.
Oh, yeah, the pens. I remember those.
Oh, my God. I think I had that, too. The Talk Girl keys.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah, anything by Tiger, guys, like, be on top of that stuff. Like, it is...
Right.
Yeah, really cool.
Really
cool. Like, I almost want to buy that.
I do, too.
So if any of you guys are starting a booth, we use these little pegboard hanger deals from Menards, and then we also buy these boards, which are also from Menards. They're not the greatest, I'm not gonna lie, because they have a little slant. You can kind of see it on the camera. They're not exactly 100% flat, which kind of bums me out. You can also see it on that one, like how everything kind of like leans forward a little bit. It does the job for the price. That's all I'm gonna say about that. But yeah, we're getting ready to put the ladder right here. We're gonna have to figure out something with these guys. I don't know. Maybe we'll kind of set them off into like the corner. I would rather not, or just maybe we'll just move them off to the side, but have them on the back wall still, because I feel like those are just big things that need to be displayed. And if you guys are wondering, these are just like giant coloring books that are new in package. So yeah, maybe we'll just move them off to the side. The biggest bane of my existence on this booth so far is keeping these creeper. Yeah, the creepers standing up.
But we sold one today.
We sold one today, yeah. So we got these all for $1 a piece at St. Vincent. They've been, well, one has sold for $8. Two?
I think two.
No, because we had a bigger one, remember? We had the bigger one sell, but these are all priced at $8. We got them for $1. So yes. Oh, it's nice. She got all the VHS. I'm happy that I didn't take these out yet, because I have them in order in which they are listed, so it'll be easy for me to go down the line and just get tags on them and then put them up on our beautiful rack.
Our beautiful rack.
Nice. Say that again.
Our beautiful rack. Here's what I added, and here's what Nabyar added.
To be fair though, it was a lot easier to add a bunch of VHS, because you just got to type in VHS title, as you guys saw earlier in the video.
I didn't know that you worked at CVS.
I mean, I'm a pretty fast typer, putter, inner.
Yeah, I was just making fun of the receipt thing.
Oh. she's the best. I can almost guarantee that there's been somebody that's came by and watched the channel or watches the channel that is yelling at us for putting stickers on actual VHS covers. We try to put them over the UPCs on the back, so it's not as bad if it does stick on there. Most of the time VHS covers are pretty resilient to stickers, which is nice. But we are going to start doing this now, where we're going to put every sticker on the end of the cassette itself. That way people can still figure out what the heck the price is without having to pull out the cassette, even though probably most people do, just to check if it is the right cassette. But either way, it just makes it easy for them to scan it, for them to know the price, so on and so forth. So that's the way we're going to do it. So you don't have to yell at us or curse us or do any hexes or any other sort of you know, scary Halloween related stuff. I'm just being a good. So close to perfectly fitting all of this, so freaking close. I guess we'll just fill this out with a couple more like kid based VHS. We have like some up here too as well, and like these clamshells are more, I guess, kid oriented, if you want to say that. Some Power Rangers, a Scooby-Doo, Nightmare Before Christmas, and then we just have, yeah, just random Winnie the Pooh and, you know, Bugs Bunny and stuff like that under there. So I'm feeling pretty dang good about it though. I mean, we just have a wide assortment. I think eventually, once we grow the collection a little bit bigger, we'll probably sort by genre and do it that way. But otherwise, I'm feeling pretty good. Although it did leave a void right here, and it's looking kind of sad over here. So I definitely feel like maybe 2 small like displays right here, so we can prop these up on top of those. And then maybe like fill more VHS in the bottom or something of that nature. We could also move these 2 shelves like towards the front of the booth so it's not so crowded in that corner. That would be my best guess as to what to do next. We've also thought about doing a Thomas the Tank display or like a Lego display where it's just, you know, barely off the ground, wooden, with like the top being like a contained play place that like people can, well, kids rather, can come and like play with either Legos or Thomas or whatever it may be. But yeah, we're looking, I just want to fill this booth out as much as possible, and it's getting there. The thing is we've been selling stuff, so that's good, right? Like, we want it to be full, but we're selling stuff, so it's like it's a two-way street for sure. You even look like over here, like it's kind of getting a little bare in like the plush section, which we do actually have a bunch of plush that we could put in here. Definitely some more vintage plush though would be good. But yeah, I mean, it's just we're getting a little scarce is what I'm saying. I would just like to see this nice booth full and get it to where it's just got all the goodies in it and it's really attracting people in. Also, sorry Happy Gilmore, but I forgot to price you while I was at home, so I need to go make a tag for this really quick, and then we are done. We're gonna go see what Zesty's doing. I am loving it. We're gonna have to talk a little louder because of the music, but
yeah. But I had these. I've had these mannequins for quite some time. I actually got them from South Jefferson Mid-Century Modern when they were moving locations. So I thought, why not put them up to just make our clothes pop a little bit more? And
they look great. They really do. Yeah, I'm super stoked on that.
I still haven't tagged my stuff, but loving.
Yeah. Well,
I just had to move stuff around a little bit to make room for the ladder and the mannequins.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, we already filled up pretty much, so we're gonna have to figure out something to do with that. We
can still use this in here.
Okay, cool.
Or utilize whatever. I'm just trying to fit it all in.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Look at this.
Yeah, we're trying.
How little stuff there is. I can't wait to go home and price more Tupperware.
Yeah, and I just found some in the booth, so what up?
Good job, honey.
Yeah, so we're gonna figure out something though. I sort of set a plan. You'll see it on the video about the other booth and how we're gonna fit in more stuff, more VHS, I'm sure, because we still have a crap ton. We have a crap ton of VHS. But yeah, this booth has been selling so well. I'm so happy for Zesty because a lot of her clothes that weren't selling in the beginning now are. Yeah, we'll kind of talk about how our last month went here in a moment.
It's not gonna stay.
It's gonna stay. Trust and believe.
Okay.
Zesty is not sweaty in this clip. I just want to point that out before we talk.
I hate you. Stop. I don't care.
Okay, so we wanted to take a minute to talk about our sales for last month. Granted, yes, it was a grand opening that we had, which pushed a lot of sales forward, but it was the first official month of being open, and we cleared $1,100 gross, and we netted just over $700 And
that's after the booth.
Yeah, everything. That is everything.
Everything
in our pocket, and we feel really freaking good about it. Yeah. How do you feel? Like, you feel like the 2 booths move was also very like helpful in that as well, right?
It was scary to open up another booth because I felt like the first one had like much more potential. But because we saw it fill up so rapidly, it was just a no-brainer to just try and do it now.
Yeah, our basement was filling up rapidly, and our booth was filling up rapidly.
Right. And now the basement, while still crazy, is not as bad, but I feel like because we jumped on that, we have more like physical space to have that residual income. And it only provides more opportunities for us to keep on pushing more. Like every time I come back from the booth, I immediately have I need to go put more stuff in the booth, because even now, even though it looks full, like I see the potential, and I see a lot more potential in the second one that Ray's kind of like managing. So it's definitely worth it. Well, we have to consider that it was also the grand opening, soft opening, all of that combined. So we may not see the same numbers next month or the fall, but it is Q4.
It is Q4.
Which means holiday sales, right? Like, so we actually could do ourselves a service and be a little bit more like conscious about when and how much we're putting in the booth, and go back to possibly doing those monthly sales. And by monthly sales, I mean the way that these guys do it. You can't just put a sale on certain items. You have to do it on the whole booth.
Booth-wide, So
I'm thinking like 10, 15, 20%, depending on what's going on, as well as like closer to the end of the month. So it's not like a whole month of 20% off, maybe like the last week of the month. And it kind of helps clear out some of that product so you can put more in it.
It would be good to do it, I think, maybe now. Do maybe a sale or 2, but then in Christmas, in December, really ramp up the stuff that we put in, and don't run another sale until the start of next year, when sales are struggling in January and February, because everyone's struggling then, really. But that would be the time to maybe just do a couple sales just to entice people to buy stuff, so we're still moving product.
Same thing though for those holidays though. While yes, January, February are definitely the months where it's like the lower months when it comes to like the retail world, especially. And I kind of consider this retail, right? Where we have a booth, people go there and they buy it. Instead of like hosting it or having to like go
put it on eBay or whatever.
So I feel like in this instance, I think it's going to be probably a good idea to think about Black Friday, think about Thanksgiving sales. Like that's at the end of the month, so we can probably plan like a 20% off sale.
We absolutely should,
right around Thanksgiving through the end of the month, and then December, let it ride. But maybe once we get closer to like the week before Christmas Eve, when the holidays, people are starting to buy more, that would be a great 10%. If I see something that there's a sale, it's only going to give me as a buyer a better excuse to buy it now, because next time it may not be here or on sale, especially in a flea market.
That is very true. And also, you guys got to remember that this is our first time doing any sort of Q4 booth stuff, period, because last year we started our booth in February. So we were in the depression month, you know, because I remember like us doing the video. If you guys go back, like we were kind of depressed. We were like, there was a snowstorm and we didn't break even. We did. We lost money on the first month. So for us to go from that to 1,100 gross, 700 net, like we're feeling good about our progress.
But at the same time, I will admit that I've lacked. I feel like I've been too little of like laxed on the process. Because,
I don't think so.
Okay, so maybe it's more so me because I'm just like working a full-time job at the same time. But like I feel like I could give it way more attention because to keep the sales as they are.
That's fair, but I feel like I've watched you with booth number 1. We're just gonna call it booth 1 for the sake of this conversation.
Like the first place,
but
you
like
mean?
The booth 1 is like your baby, and it's been such a treat to like see you treat it as such. Because even today, like I was just kind of standing there waiting for Zesty to get done, like pricing stuff, and like I didn't want to touch anything because it's just like this might not be up to her standards.
I said you could touch it.
No, You've
been fine every time I've not been here.
I've been a little critical. I'm being a little critical right now, but I mean, no, she definitely puts in so much passion into that booth, and it's so nice to see. But I don't doubt that our Q4 is going to be hopefully just as good as this last month was, if not better.
Right, and you know what? Maybe that just means I need to go over to booth number 2 and work a little bit more of my organized magic.
I think either that or we just need to fill it with stuff and then sort the madness afterwards. You know, right. I think the latter though looks great. We'll sort it out though. We'll figure it out. This clip's getting really long, by the way. But so anyway, thanks for hanging out with us in our little chat.
Yeah, if you like learned anything from us, that's awesome. If there's anything that you can teach us, yes, that's even more awesome.
Yes,
so
please
let
comment.
Us know. Say like you dummies, like this is exactly how you should do it. Like we'll take any type of feedback.
Last video, I missed the Nintendo DS case. Like it was right in front of me, but I was just so hyped up on this Rock Band microphone, like, and people pointed it out, and I thank you for that. Like it reminds me to be a little bit more conscious and like more slowed down in booths, because I'm the speed demon. She's more like methodical about going through booths, or not booths, but bins.
I say
bins.
That, but then remember, like flashback to that Forest Park jacket that we got at the bins. I think you even put a picture of me on the
the thumbnail,
and it was awful, by the way.
Oh come on.
Not Zesty approved. Anyway, I just noticed today it priced it, looked at, even cleaned up some of the threads, giant big old stain.
We
like,
both
right
didn't notice it.
And I'm like, oh, I got very overwhelmed. I loved it too. I was like, oh, I need this jacket, and got hyped too much too. Yeah. So it takes a good minute to step back and just understand what kind of products you have. But again, no shame in the game. Like,
yeah, we like being transparent with you guys. And if you guys like us being transparent, make sure to hit that like button on this video. Hit that sub button if you want to see more. And we'll see you later on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.